Hi everyone, my name is Saint Wesonga,
And I'm Sarah Wesonga.
and we're thankful to have an opportunity to share with you just a little bit about ourselves. We've been in Montrose for just over 2 years now, and we are glad to be here and to call Church 180 home. And one of the things that we wanted to talk a little bit about was just our journey getting here and looking at our lives thus far. So we are both Christians and we are thankful for our salvation. One of the questions that we had when we got to Montrose was, where are we going to call home as far as church goes? And we visited a couple of churches, and in each case ultimately decided that there was something that didn't quite sit right with us. So what we were looking for was a church that was focused on Jesus and on God. And along these lines, this takes me to Mark chapter 12. And when someone asks Jesus what is the greatest commandment, his response to them is this: "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength. The second is this: love your neighbor as yourself. There is no commandment greater than these." And so we were thinking a little bit about what it means to love God and to love our neighbors. And we realized that coming to church on Sundays was not enough, because to follow these commandments that Jesus gave us meant that we needed to be engaged more with our community and with our church especially. And so Sarah was pretty keen on building a deeper sense of community. And so she's actually the one who sought out the small groups here at the church and pushed for us to join the small groups. Sarah, do you want to talk a little bit about?
Yeah. I think we'd been here for 1 week, and it was our first week, and I signed up for small groups because I knew that it was going to be important for us as a family to engage and to really connect in like a real meaningful way. Not that you can't have good relationships with people that you only see on Sundays, but that just was going to deepen things, and that was really important to us. We ended up moving not too long after we joined this small group, and everyone really gathered around us. They came and helped us pack at our old house. They came and helped us unload at the new place. And our new house was kind of, like a danger zone. There was a lot of liability, it felt like, for these people to come, but they did. And they came and they took care of us and they helped us with our kids. They brought us meals. It's just a beautiful thing when the church takes care of one another like we're supposed to, but it's not easy. But being a part of a small group makes that it makes it a lot easier. When you have meaningful relationships with people, you're taking care of them, they're taking care of you. And to be honest, I feel like I've been on the receiving end of just taking a lot from people, and people have been willing to give in this season of our lives where we were in transition and with young kids and everything. And it's been an incredible blessing for us. It's wonderful to see our kids engaging with other kids who know Jesus and whose parents are instilling good values in them. And when issues come up, we can deal with it in a way that honors Jesus. And it's just so awesome because of that community, and we're just really grateful.
Yeah, and one of the things that was interesting for us is our personalities are quite different, and I'm more of a lone ranger, don't need anybody, can do my own thing. And so this has been a big blessing to me to see the ways in which, even if you feel that you are self-sufficient, you are actually not complete until you gather with fellow believers and get to hear their stories and get to be encouraged by them and get to encourage them as well. And so that's been a pretty big blessing for us. And as Sarah said, just seeing your kids also experience that, which kind of ties into the teachings that we have in, I think it's Deuteronomy, for example, where we are to, write the law on our foreheads and to walk with it everywhere we go. And so that's been a very important part of that. And coming back to the idea of loving God and loving your neighbors, this is a very meaningful way of loving your neighbor. And thinking back to the story of the Good Samaritan, it's one of the places where we get to exercise this muscle of loving and caring for people. And that makes it easier to do in a context where we interact with non-believers, for example. So it has been a big blessing to our family, and we are very thankful for these opportunities. And we encourage anyone out there that's on the fence about it, even if you're not on the fence, please sign up and join and contribute and help and encourage and be encouraged as well.